We hear about it constantly. Cybercrime. It's like everywhere you turn, right?
Yeah, it's not exactly something you can just ignore anymore, is it?
Not at all. Definitely feels like the stakes are getting higher all the time.
Yeah.
And the ways to, become a victim are getting more and more complex.
It's evolving so quickly, I think a lot of people are struggling to keep up.
Right. And it's not just about protecting ourselves anymore either. We need people out there, the good guys, who can actually fight back against this stuff.
Absolutely. It's like you need a whole new breed of digital detectives.
Exactly. Cybercrime fighters. And that's actually what we're diving into today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got this press release from EON Reality.
Okay. I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're doing some really interesting things with virtual reality, and they just announced this new platform specifically for cybercrime training. It's called EON-XR.
Training in VR. That's fascinating. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
Right. It's like, why haven't we been doing this all along?
Well, I mean, the technology is finally catching up to the idea, right?
True. But yeah, I mean, the press release talks about how this platform can simulate all sorts of cybercrime scenarios. Like, you can actually practice investigating digital forensics, but in a virtual world.
Oh, wow. So instead of like dusting for fingerprints, you're like, what? Digging through code?
Yeah, basically. They talk about analyzing malware, recovering deleted files, all of that.
That's wild. And I bet it's way more engaging than just reading about it in a textbook.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not just digital forensics either. They've got modules for cryptocurrency investigations, which, let's be real, that's a whole other beast.
Oh, tell me about it. Trying to track transactions through a tangled web of, blockchains?
Yeah, and all the different cryptocurrencies out there. Then you've got the anonymity aspect, too. It's a lot.
Definitely not for the faint of heart. So how does this VR training help with something that complex?
Well, they can create these super realistic simulations, right?
Yeah.
So trainees can get experience in a safe environment. Like they can make mistakes and learn from them without any real-world consequences.
That makes sense. It's like having a safety net while you're learning the ropes.
Exactly. And they even have simulations for social engineering attacks, which that stuff still blows my mind.
Social engineering. Oh, you mean like phishing scams and things like that?
Yeah, basically. It's all about manipulation, right? Like tricking people into giving up sensitive information. And apparently, these simulations can help trainees see things from the victim's perspective so they can learn how to avoid those traps.
That's brilliant, actually, because it's not just about, understanding the technical side of things. It's about the human element, too.
Exactly. And this is where it gets really interesting. The platform uses AI to actually assess your performance as you're training.
Oh, wow. So it's like having a digital coach right there with you.
Exactly. And they're not shy about it either. The press release claims that this AI integration can lead to, 4 times faster learning.
4 times? That's a bold claim. But I guess it makes sense if it's constantly analyzing your progress and tailoring the training to your needs.
Right. And it's not just about speed either. It's about efficiency. The AI can pinpoint your weaknesses and give you personalized feedback so you're not wasting time on things you've already mastered.
Wow. They've really thought of everything, haven't they?
Seriously. Oh, and get this. The platform supports over 85 languages.
85? They're really trying to make this accessible to everyone, huh?
Yeah, it seems like it. And they offer 204/7 virtual support, too.
That's impressive.
It's pretty amazing, right? It makes you wonder, if VR can be this effective for cybercrime training, what other fields could it revolutionize? Could you imagine the possibilities in healthcare or education?
Possibilities are pretty much endless, aren't they?
It really makes you think.